Hello students, welcome back again another episode of chapter 2 nutrition, food and technology. We are going to do some revision. In this video we are going to learn about nitrogen cycle. So basically this is a question about nitrogen cycle. So of course, what is nitrogen cycle? It's same like oxygen, same like carbon dioxide cycle, water cycle, and so on. For example, like oxygen, through the process of photosynthesis, then it will be produced by the plant. From the plant to through respiration, it will become carbon dioxide, and then carbon dioxide through by process of photosynthesis, it will become back the oxygen. So this is a cycle, correct or not? A cycle from oxygen and carbon dioxide cycle. We also have, for example, like the water cycle from the ocean and then to water vapor, then after that become the cloud, become the rain, and so on. So we are more familiar about oxygen, we are more familiar about carbon, because we know that oxygen, then it will go to carbon dioxide, and carbon dioxide will become oxygen. So these are the things that we know. Maybe one thing that is more harder to grasp is the nitrogen cycle, because we tend to not breathe, we don't eat nitrogen, so we don't really know, or it's just a gas, because the nitrogen gas fill our atmosphere around 78%. So our, oxygen is around 21%, right? Oxygen in our atmosphere around 21%, maybe 20 lah, due to deforestation. Carbon dioxide is 0.04%. During my time I learned it's 0.03%, but due to after so many pollution that is done by human, then it becomes 0.04%. I don't know lah, maybe the next 5 years it will be 0.05, which is not good, because as we know, the question might ask, what is the effect of increasing of carbon dioxide? What's the answer? Come on, give me, tell me. The answer is global warming. Okay, increase of carbon dioxide means what's the effect? Global warming. If your answer is flood, or your answer is the thinning of ozone layer, then it's wrong, 0 mark. The correct answer will be carbon dioxide will cause global warming. And global warming, the effect of global warming, for example, is like natural disaster, like maybe increase of seawater, and flooding. Because of increase of seawater, there will be flooding due to the melting of the North and South Pole. So now we are going to look about nitrogen cycle. So in nitrogen cycle, we can see that 78% of our atmosphere is actually nitrogen. So obviously nitrogen is not poisonous. You can use nitrogen and it is safe. Now also I'm breathing nitrogen, but we are not really chemically interacting with it, so we are fine. So nitrogen is very important, because we know that actually glucose carbohydrate is provide energy, right? So glucose actually consists of carbon, hydrogen, correct, and oxygen. This is, for example, the basic atom or basic element in a glucose. For example, if I say water, human need glucose because glucose means rice, the starch that you eat, you need, right? So you need carbon, hydrogen, oxygen. Then of course, what are the things that we usually need is also water. Water contain the element of what? H2O, which actually means what? H means hydrogen, and oxygen. Okay, so water is from hydrogen and oxygen. How about protein? So protein is actually from carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and one more thing I added, it is the nitrogen. So in order to form muscle, or because protein is used for in our body to make muscle cell to for development. If you know protein, everyone that go to do gym, you know, you take gym powder because you want yourself to be muscular. So so nitrogen is needed by the animal. Actually the nitrogen doesn't need by animal, but the animal need protein. You can see this cow or not. This cow is a very muscle, because just how to get much muscle, you try to fight with the cow and you see who got more muscle. You can't, right? But where does the muscle come from? The muscle come from grass. Can you imagine something become so big and so powerful because every day eat grass? Every day I go to gym, I cannot get the muscle that I want. I didn't go to gym every day. Okay, I go exercise. Okay, sometimes I go to gym, but I didn't get the muscle. But this cow every day just sleep and eat grass and can get all the muscle because due to the protein, and in order to make the protein is the nitrogen. So actually I'm also learning how to get muscle from a cow. Maybe no, I doesn't mean that I eat more grass, but I try to have a more healthier life by eating more vegetable in order to get the muscle. Many people think that to get muscle, actually you need to eat a lot of meat, a lot of chicken, a lot of all the fats and oily stuff. But a few of athlete Olympic, if you watch Netflix, also got one document. Arnold Schwarzenegger is actually vegetarian, and a lot of the athletic they are very particular about their diet and they eat a lot of vegetable. So don't think that you eat vegetable you got no muscle. It depends on how you eat, but we are not going to do that. But just by being a vegetarian, you can build your muscle like Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know Arnold Schwarzenegger, the one that do Terminator one. You know the Terminator, I don't know my generation movie the muscle guy. So it depends. So the thing is, you can build a lot of muscle by eating a lot of meat. But when you eat a lot of meat, the thing what happen is you will have high cholesterol because you eat a lot of meat. But if you don't eat a lot of meat, you don't have enough protein to build the muscle. So after that, Arnold Schwarzenegger said that he actually managed to find a diet to consume plant and to build muscle. So there's a way of doing that also, and it's a healthier life. So yeah, so basically coming back to the question, nitrogen is needed to build protein for the animal, protein for the plant to grow, and so on. So we are going to study about nitrogen, not about oxygen, not about carbon dioxide, not about water. Okay, we want to focus on nitrogen. So nitrogen is everywhere in our here, everywhere here. Can you see the nitrogen? Okay, of course you cannot see, okay, because you are not Superman, but it is here. Because 78% of the atmosphere is nitrogen. It is even more than oxygen. So luckily 78% is nitrogen, not 70%. Is 78% is oxygen. If 78% oxygen, we all will die. Why? You know why we will die or not? If the world is 78% oxygen, I just need to take a lighter, put here, and I took the fire will boom, and then it will spread, the fire will spread and burn the whole earth, correct or not? Because too much oxygen, so the fire will spread very fast, and everyone will die being burned with fire. The whole atmosphere will burn. But of course, luckily we have 78 nitrogen, not really reactive with fire, and you only have 28% oxygen, so you just burn like that. Okay, so there are a lot of nitrogen in the air. So what happened next? Okay, in order to the plant want to eat nitrogen, how the plant want to eat nitrogen? We already learned the plant actually eat carbon dioxide. The plant eat carbon dioxide. It don't have mouth, but we know plant eat carbon dioxide. But how plant eat nitrate, or how the plant absorb the nitrate, but because it's from the air. So from the air, there is a bacteria that can convert it to nitrate in the ground. So what is the name of this bacteria? P. So the bacteria P is actually called nitrogen fixing bacteria. This one you just need to remember. Actually, this whole chapter you need to memorize a lot of things. I know you don't like to memorize. I also don't like to memorize, but there's no choice. Okay, and it's very confusing because everything about ni, and it's very confusing. We have nitrogen, nitrate, nitrogen fixing bacteria, denitrying bacteria. So just remember lah. So in order to eat the air, the nitrogen fixing bacteria will change the nitrogen in the air to the nitrate in the soil. So nitrate is a soil. It's something that is more solid in the soil. So it's from gas particle through nitrogen fixing bacteria. Nitrogen fixing bacteria, correct. So the name also is very fixed. So they will use the nitrogen and change it to become nitrate. So the nitrate will be absorbed by the plant, and it will become the protein for the plant and protein for the animal, so the animal can go big. That's the function of protein, right? To build your muscle. After it, then where does the nitrogen go? Eventually the plant and the cow will get old. When the person get old, the person will die. I mean, it's a natural phenomena, correct or not? I mean, yeah. So then people can go to heaven, but I wonder whether animal can go to heaven or not. I do not know. Hopefully they can go to heaven, correct or not? Hopefully animal die can go to heaven. Then after they eat the nitrogen, they will die. Then the bacteria will become ammonia compound in the soil, correct? Not die already. Then after that, it will decompose. It will be eaten by the bacteria, correct or not? The bacteria will eat the dead cow, the dead dog, the dead cat, the dead human, the dead plant. So after the bacteria eat it, so this is decomposition from bacteria lah. I write here bacteria. Okay, see, bacteria. Okay, eat by the bacteria, and it will become a ammonium compound. It's a compound that become ammonia compound, which is actually NH3. Okay, so from here, ammonia compound become nitrate is through nitrifying bacteria. This one you just need to remember that. And then from nitrate to nitrate is also nitrifying bacteria. So sometimes students confuse this part because actually both of this is the same bacteria. It's the bacteria that convert ammonia to nitrate and nitrate to nitrate. And to nitrate that time, there's again a bacteria called denitrifying bacteria that actually convert nitrate to the nitrogen in the air, and then the nitrogen in the air, depending on what bacteria you're talking about, fix it, and that is the cycle. Then from the air go to the plant go to the cow go to die, let the bacteria eat ready, the bacteria do become the nitrate that being taken by the denitrifying bacteria will become nitrogen in the air, and then it will become nitrogen fixing bacteria. Another thing that can produce nitrogen is lightning. Okay, lightning will convert the nitrogen that is in the atmosphere to become nitrate. And one more thing is fertilizer. So how do you get the fertilizer? This is man-made fertilizer. So what they do is they just take nitrogen from the air, because ammonia, they want to make ammonia compound nitrate, is they just need to take nitrogen and hydrogen. Maybe hydrogen you can take from water, because water you just can do electrolysis and then you just get the hydrogen. So you get the nitrogen and you get the hydrogen, you mix it, it becomes fertilizer, and then you can sell to people and earn the money, correct or not? I mean, like every day I'm thinking like how to earn more money. Like it's very difficult to earn money, but it's good lah, because I am actually I am a businessman also. I'm not a rich businessman, but I'm trying to do business, and I'm thinking like every day I'm thinking how to make money. But it's a good lah, it's a good thing. I don't kill people. I want to help people actually, but many things lah. It's not easy to help. I hope that I can got money and faster get old, so I got more time that I can help people. This is my life goal. I hope that I don't know you all got this life goal or not, because I'm 33 34 years old already. Very fast I'm get 40 45. Hopefully I got enough money that I can help the maybe I want to create my own maybe mental disabled center, or old folks center, or children with Down syndrome. Then I can just help people before I die. Just I don't know lah, I don't know your goal lah. So of course one of it to achieve this actually is to earn more money also. Without money, want to help people also cannot. Something like that lah. You want to live, want to survive, then we want to get more money. But don't think that just to get money so that we can go to have fun. I know we got money, we can have fun, but eventually the fun is just temporarily. Okay, like you can go to a certain place and become very happy, but eventually you still come back to the same place, right? I mean, I'm not saying cannot go overseas. Very good. If I know it's very important. I also like to travel, but let us not forget the student that cannot learn, the people that need help. Anyway, back to our topic. Identifying bacteria PQR. Okay, so we already learned the whole thing about nitrogen. So let's see. Identify bacteria P. This one you just memorize. You got no choice. You just I recommend student you draw it, and then after you draw, color it, write it nicely, and stick at your toilet door. Every day look at the picture when you want to go toilet, then you will remember. Trust me. You don't believe me, try to now copy the whole thing that I'm here, stick at your toilet there. Every day go to toilet, just look at maybe this part, then you go to toilet, Nitrifying, then every day you just look at it. It will work one, trust me. You stick all the notes, you draw all the notes, you stick on your wall. Every day when you walk your wall, you just look. So actually you are doing revision. You are doing revision without you noticing. You just take 5 minutes a day. But at the end, when you go to exam, you will remember this. You put all the sejarah notes, you stick. You will remember. I remember a lot of the Bible verses last time. I just stick until my mother say I'm crazy, because the whole room is the sticker of the notes. But it helped me a lot. I can remember not because I stick and read it. I can remember because I remember I write this thing and I go to the wall and I stick at the wall there. So from which location I know the word. Like I know this what lah. Try it. It's very good. Don't last minute revision. You will. It depends on the person lah. Some smart people no need. But if you watch this video, means you are smart, right? Means you are disciplined to. You watch until now, means you are very disciplined. So well done to you. Identify bacteria PQR. I already tell you. Bacteria P is nitrogen fixing bacteria. Q is nitrifying bacteria. R is denitrifying bacteria. So that's the answer. In what state that nitrogen can be absorbed by the plant? In what state? So of course it's in the form of ion. For example, nitrite in the state of nitrate ion. So I put here nitrate ion. Nitrate ion. What is decomposition? What do you mean by decomposition? Decomposition means decomposition in the protein of the body tissue. Okay, so I just write decomposition means of protein in body into ammonium compound. So actually decomposition means from the protein in the animal, so the protein become no more, it become ammonium NH3. We can see that really say protein is made out of nitrogen, carbon, oxygen, and hydrogen. So maybe the carbon is being absorbed by other plant, or you can burn it and then it become carbon and become charcoal, become petrol. That's why you got petrol from the dead, not only the dead animal dinosaur, but due to the dead plant of the few thousand years ago. I don't know how many. Some people say million, some people say thousand. The reason I don't say million because I cannot really prove it. People estimate it, but how do you know? Right? Because the scientists say. How the scientists know? Because they just estimate due to maybe carbon dating and what, but nobody really know, because there is a fallacy in carbon dating. Fallacy in terms that they didn't calculate the water pressure, because you get the oil petrol due to the pressure. I'm not going to that part anymore, it's a long topic. So name one type of microorganism that act as a decomposer. Name one type of microorganism. So what is it? Microorganism like COVID lah. COVID is a microorganism. Micro means small, I tell many times already, and organism means living thing. Small living thing includes a virus, including of COVID-19 virus. One type of microorganism that act as decomposer. So what are decomposer? We can say maybe bacteria or fungi. Bacteria. Yeah, I should use green color pen. Bacteria or fungi. Fungi like the mushroom lah. The mushroom that when you die, then the mushroom will grow and eat the plant. Bacteria, of course, there are a lot of type of bacteria, but most bacteria actually can they need to eat something. Okay, so if they just say bacteria, bacteria is one type of microorganism that act as decomposer. So that's it. I hope that you enjoy this whole topic. Sad to say, I don't like to tell this to students, but this you really need to memorize. You really need to memorize. Denifying bacteria, nitrifying bacteria, nitrogen fixing bacteria, ammonia, protein. Lightning is also one of the source of nitrate ion in the soil, and fertilizer is man-made ammonia fertilizers. Okay, so I hope you can understand this. Remember this, memorize this, and I see you next time. Thank you and bye bye.